So as promised, if you don't feel like reading my email, watch this quick video and I'll kind of go over everything in this email in a short, quick snippet. So let's start. This week I was in Dallas for a real estate conference, and one of the speakers there was Seth Godin. And if you've never heard of Seth Godin, very popular guy in the marketing world, and kind of had a little man crush that he was going to be there. He ended up being there virtually, which wasn't as fun, as cool, but still amazing content, very good. One of the things that he touched on was that over the next 10 years, your personal brand is going to be it's going to be very important. So basically, what people feel when they think about you, Google you, when they talk about you, when they see you, like becoming, and just paying attention to that. So what do people feel when they think about you? And if it's something that you don't care about, and you don't have a need or a want to be known or hear anything or be known for anything, that's fine. But if you are, that is one of the most important things right now, is to think about how you are morphing that personal brand. And the key is just to be you, not to be what you think other people want you to be, but really what just being you. And when he said about being you, it was interesting because his mentality and mantra is find the smallest viable niche and talk to that audience. So don't try to talk to everyone. Don't try to be broad, general. Those are all terrible things for marketing. Try to be very specific to a point where you feel like you're excluding people to a very, very small niche. So the smallest viable audience. And a way to think about that is think about just talking to someone like yourself, someone that has the same family situation, living arrangements, income. Talk to someone that can relate to you, and that will help when you are creating content. And just about the conference, someone asked me, did you learn anything at the conference? And I kind of always laugh at that question because no, I did not learn anything at the conference. There's not a thing that you can't learn using YouTube right now. But what did happen was I was able to kind of synthesize a lot of the very important things that go into marketing, that go into building a personal brand, that go into being a real estate agent, that go into being a father, a dad, a husband. And when you think about that and you know what is important for each of those things, you're able to kind of narrow down what your skill sets are in each of those and a couple items and not everything. So kind of back to the previous, what Seth Godin says is niche down. And that's kind of what I did about the content in this conference. Was I really tried to narrow down of what 2 or 3 things that I knew are important, and how do I focus on them? How do I make them better? How do I change those in my business? So that's what I got at the conference. Also, there was just a ton of networking. It's so fascinating how many, there was all agents, and there is a lot of agents on the coasts that make a lot of money that don't really know what to do with their money aside from putting it into the stock market or buy fancy things. So I talked to a lot of them about buying rentals, which was just a good natural conversation. I mean, I do it all the time. And then last but not least, the kind of handpicked quote of the week. And I pulled this one because it means a lot to some people and it pisses a lot of other people off. It's a quote by Kobe Bryant. He said, I'm going to read it. I can't relate to lazy people. We don't speak the same language. I don't understand you. I don't want to understand you. And I find that just interesting because no one thinks that they're lazy, but no one thinks that they're the most productive person in the world either. That's always kind of who you surround yourself with. That's going to impact how you feel about that. And kind of what I talked about last week is evaluating what success is and what, kind of goes into what being lazy is and being self-aware around that. So I'm not saying that anyone is lazy. I'm not saying that anyone is not lazy, but if you are struggling with seeing people that are trying to do things and you have people bringing you down or whatnot because of the just massive action that you're taking, just remember, you don't have to understand them. They don't have to listen to you. You don't have to listen to them. Keep doing what you're doing.